A lot of Christians think that evangelism starts when we start talking about Jesus. True, but often it actually begins much earlier by knowing people. You can share the gospel and walk away, and the Holy Spirit is absolutely capable of doing an incredible work. But when you understand someone's story, you can better recognize where God may already be at work and join him. The goal isn't always to steer every conversation as quickly as possible toward a rehearsed presentation of the gospel. Sometimes the goal is actually just to listen with genuine curiosity and care about the person in front of you. While you're doing this, you can remain attentive to the Holy Spirit. So the next time that someone shares something meaningful or interesting, don't rush past that to give an answer. Push one level deeper. Ask questions like, how has that affected you? Or what do you think has helped you through that challenging situation? Maybe how has that changed what you believe about God? I actually just witnessed my wife do this really well this week. We had a couple over for dinner, and I asked him the question, what's something that played a part in steering you back toward interest in Christianity? He's attended our church a few times recently and found some new interest in Jesus. So without sharing the details, his response was shocking and almost awkwardly intense. And instead of saying, oh, interesting, or hey, thanks for sharing, my wife quickly responded, wow, could you tell us a little bit more about that? And over the next 20 minutes, we learned a ton about how God has been working on this guy's heart for the last 6 months. And without that follow-up question, we may have never learned all of that context about this man's spiritual journey toward Christ and how we can continue walking with him closer to Jesus. Truly, sometimes the depth that you're looking for is just one thoughtful question away. So my question for this week is not actually a question. Instead, when someone shares something interesting with you or something that you sense there might be a little bit more beneath the surface, just say, tell me more. Could you share a little bit more about that? And see where the conversation goes. If you're watching this and you would like more tools to grow in spiritual formation and in discipleship and evangelism, follow us here and check out more resources at organicoutreach.org. Have a great week.